Hey, what's up guys? Mike here again with Success Media Solutions, and today I'm gonna give you 7 foolproof tips on how you can start a business. So we're going through some tough times right now, and a lot of times people look at tough times as a setback. And instead of looking at it in a negative way, sometimes you should look at setbacks as opportunities. And let me tell you what I mean. So starting a business is never easy, whether you're in good times or in hard times. If you're someone who lost your job or you got laid off or whatever the case may be, a setback can be an opportunity for you to pick up a new line of work, to do something different, to take advantage of an opportunity to start your own business. So number 1, what do you have a high aptitude level for? Let's say you were a mechanic before, right? You worked at a body shop and you could repair cars. Maybe you worked at a bakery before. These are all things that if someone else was willing to pay you to do that job, chances are you have a very high aptitude level. It means you're really proficient at doing whatever that job is, whatever that profession is, and you have skill sets that would allow you to go and open your own business and start a company using that skill set. Number 2, this is a big one, guys. I can't tell you how many businesses I've worked with, how many businesses I've run campaigns for who never bothered to do this, and it's market research. Research the industry that you plan on starting that business in, right? Figure out who your target audience is. Find out what a successful business who's already in that industry is doing, right? Who are they targeting? How are they marketing? A few key components of market research are making sure you have a business plan, right? And why is it important to have a business plan? Because as businesses evolve, as time goes on, you as the owner or the founder of the company can sometimes forget what your mission is, right? If you have a mission statement, which by the way is another aspect of making sure that you do good market research, make sure you have a mission statement. Have a business plan. A business plan is kind of like your roadmap. It's what's gonna tell you or remind you where you're going with your business, what your business should be doing to achieve the goals that you set out. Speaking of goals, the other thing that you need to do is what's called KPIs, key performance indicators. And that's just a fancy way of saying your goals, right? What do I need to do to make sure my business is successful? How many sales do I need to have per week, per month, per year? What guidelines, what milestones do I need to hit to make sure I'm on track to accomplish my goals, to make sure I'm hitting those indicators? Up to 90% of businesses fail within the first 5 years of starting that business. It could be for a myriad of reasons, right? It could be for undercapitalization. It could be for a bad business plan. It could be for bad customer service. There are many reasons why businesses fail. That is one of the major downfalls of people who fail in business. They never bothered to check to see if they had a viable idea or a viable product and whether or not it would sell. If this is your first time on my channel, guys, like, share, subscribe. I'll wait. Did you hit it? Number 3, your company structure. And I know a lot of times people say, well, you don't really need, a company structure like a corporation is what I'm talking about here, or an LLC. But here in Florida where I am, it's not hard at all. But I think it costs like $100 and something bucks to set up a corporation. You can do it all online, right? You can get your articles of incorporation done. You can, do the application and get everything sent to your mail. One of the things a company does is it shields you from liability. When you start a business, God forbid something happens that you don't want to happen, for example, getting sued or anything else that might go wrong, they can't come after your personal assets. Hopefully you never have to go through that, but it's something to think about, and it's one of the things that you should most definitely do. So that's number 3, set up a company company structure to protect yourself and protect your business. Number 4, get a mentor. You don't have to call it a mentor if you don't want to. You can call it an accountability coach, right? Is what I like to call it, which is someone who will hold you accountable and make sure that you're doing all the things that is required to make your business successfully, right? Don't try to do it on your own. So many entrepreneurs think, they can be the jack of all trade in their company. They want to be the salesperson. They want to be the CEO. They want to be the manager. They want to be the video guy, right? And, as someone who does that a lot myself, I can tell you, don't try to do it all on your own. I use VAs, virtual assistants, to help me, with my administrative work and with some of the things that, I prefer to delegate, right? I actually like making videos, so I'd rather do that myself. Other things within your business that you can delegate whenever you can, do it. All right, because as much as you might think you're great at everything, I promise you, you are not. All right, so delegate the things that you're not good at to other people who are better at it than you are. Don't try to do it all on your own. Number 5, marketing. And as you guys can imagine, as someone who runs a marketing firm, this is one of my pet peeves, right? A lot of times when you start a business, you don't have the budget for marketing, which is understandable. It's one of two things. You either have time or money, right? You're gonna end up spending one or the other for marketing, right? And usually at the beginning, you have more time than money. If that's the case, that's okay. Use your time to generate traffic for your business, whether it be writing blogs or making videos or getting word of mouth out or emailing friends, talking to family members, calling people who are, of like mind, people who are in the same industry as you are. Whatever it is, the key to business is exposure, right? People need to know that your business exists. And like I said, it's either time or money that you're gonna be spending. If you're in a fortunate position where you started your business and you're well funded and you're well capitalized, then great. Number 6, work hard. There is no substitute for this one, guys. There's no workaround for it. There is no magic pill for it. There is no way of getting around this one, especially if you want to be successful, if you're an entrepreneur. There's no getting around it. And that's one of the reasons why so many businesses fail, right? Because everyone's always looking for a shortcut. The easiest, fastest way for me to get from $1 to $1 million in earned sales per year. And that's another misnomer, right? That's a misperception that many people have when they go from, working at a job, working a 9 to 5 to starting their own business. They think it's gonna be easier. And no, it's the exact opposite. The work increases exponentially when you become an entrepreneur, right? Because the work is way more satisfying, but it's a lot more work because there's no one to point the finger at except the person in the mirror. All right, and number 7, guys, you have people who are willing to pay you their hard-earned money for whatever your product or service is. Treat them like gold. There's a concept that's called 1,000 true fans, which means really to get started in business, all you need is 1,000 true fans, meaning true clients, true customers who believe in you, right? Who will spread the word, who whatever you do, they will support you. That's how much they believe in you. That's all you need to get started. You need 1,000 people who, if you have a product, they will buy your product because they like it, they believe in you, they support you. If you have a service, they'll patronize your service and support you and give you referrals, etc. And when I say 1,000 true fans, I'm not necessarily talking about people who follow you on Facebook or Instagram or wherever else. I'm talking about people who are actually willing to put their money where their mouth is and buy your product or service. Once you have 1,000 supporters, right, you're good to go. You're good to go to get started, and the momentum will start to build, and you'll start to see the fruits of your labor. Hit like, subscribe. If you know someone who might find this content valuable, please share. I appreciate it.